Welcome to my online video lessons. My name is Mr. Baumgarten, and today we will be looking at finding the area of a parallelogram. So go ahead and have your notes ready to go, and we will get started. So in reviewing some concepts from probably 5th grade or before, we know that finding the area of a rectangle, we have the area equals the base times the height. This is also the same for finding the area of a square. So in looking at parallelograms, keep in mind that a rectangle and a square are considered parallelograms. Let's look at some characteristics. The opposite sides are parallel and congruent. So opposite sides are parallel and also congruent, the same size. And that applies to this one as well. So that's indicated by these hash marks. And if we look at the angles, the opposite angles are the same as well. So this angle to that angle as well as this angle to this angle. A parallelogram is considered a special type of quadrilateral. All right, so let's look at how we can find the area of a parallelogram. So if you look up here, we have this, if you look at just the black outline, we have a parallelogram. And then I shaded a triangle section that the height of this, we'll pretend this is 90 degrees. I took this triangle and I moved it over to the other side, and you'll notice that it'll actually make a rectangle, which we just talked about as area equals base times height. So we can assume that the area for a parallelogram is also the same. Area equals base times height. So it's the same as a rectangle or a square. So let's look at this first example when we're finding the area. So I have a height of 2 inches, and again it's indicated by this, usually a dotted line, and it's intersecting the base at 90 degrees. Our base is 3 inches. So my formula, area equals base times height. Area equals 3 times 2. And then our final answer is the area equals 6 square inches. And it is important, since we're finding the area, to label it in square units or whatever the units are. So now we'll have you go ahead and try some problems. So go ahead and give these a try in your notes, and then we will discuss them. All right, welcome back. Let's go ahead and work through these problems. So let's see, I'll work over here. So we have the area equals base times height. I have a height in our base, height of 7 centimeters, base of 11 centimeters. So area equals 7 times 11. And again, I could, because we're dealing with multiplication, I can flip them around. However you want to plug them in, height times base, base times height. Area equals 77 centimeters squared. So that would be our final thinking. So final thinking for the area of this parallelogram. All right, this one down here, we have a height of 9 meters and a base of 12 meters. So our area equals base times our height. Our area equals, if I'm sticking with the order, so equals 12 times 9. All right, and the area equals 108 meters squared. All right, so there's my final thinking for the area of that parallelogram. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you bring your notes to class, and I will see you later.